Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV, the Kongo. We're going for 3 achievements this time, and finally we can see more or less what we have to do here. We have to take all of Africa for the African Power achievement. We have to take the Mediterranean Sea coast and also form the Roman Empire for the Mare Nostrum achievement. And the Roman Empire requires a lot of European land anyway, also African of course. And then we're going for Hoarder, where we have to gather a bunch of cults for our religion, which is going to be just fine. Now, at the end of the last episode, I think I was about to declare war with some co-belligerenting here and stuff. I looked at this again. I don't think I'm actually going to co-belligerent OU. Was some sort of attempt to get these all together in a single war. But OU is also trading with Jenny, in addition to an alliance to Kano. So we just have to fight so many people. I don't necessarily need to do that, right? We can just declare here, murder Mossi, murder Oyo, declare on Bonoman here and murder them too. I don't quite know anymore why I would ever have wanted to do that differently. Now we only have one general here, but I'm just going to use 2 armies anyway. Oh, hi rebels, come on in. Let's gain loyalty and gain Luango. We gain the base tax. I probably want this. Even if Luango is not a center of trade, which I don't know that it isn't. It isn't. It's 2 base tags, which is not the greatest in here. Still gonna do this. I like the happy merchants. Can always take it away if we need to. By the way, if you guys haven't seen this episode 20, I think, if you guys haven't seen episode 17, that is because I had a bit of a snafu when publishing that. I accidentally published that when I was supposed to publish number 16. Immediately took it down again, but unfortunately YouTube is... Oh, that's why we didn't do this, because we have to choose. Fine, so we just declare on Kong then. Whatever. So when you publish a video on YouTube and then you depublish it again, you can't technically publish it again. You can make it available again, but the publishing date is going to be the old one. And if that's the case, then no new notifications go out. It doesn't show up in your new videos area and all that. So it's quite likely that a lot of you can see that there is an episode 17. If you feel like it, go watch it. Oh well. If you've already watched 18, 19, and then this, maybe going back is not quite necessary. I think we want this Diplotech. Colonial range is going to be helpful in the future. Better boats. I don't think we're using dip for anything else. We're not doing a dip idea group, we're doing admin. So yeah, let's just grab the tech. It's going to be good. Still not even remotely caught up, but it's fine. I think we're still not reforming here. We still have, yeah, another 49 things to tick up before we do the reform. We still can't revoke our embargo in Spain, I believe. Nope, because we don't know what a Spain is. Sure, we could have rival them and we have them and stuff, but no, knowing what they are, not a thing. Just so dumb. Yeah, I don't think I want to move my Conquistador over here. I think he's supposed to continue doing his thing. Let's just leave. Do you have siege pip? A siege pip? No. Let's just give you 4 guys. You guys get out of here. I'm gonna do the same here. 3 and a cannon this time because we have a cannon. Nice. And you can chase these guys to Kevi, I guess. And then we just teleport our general over once we are in friendly territory. Grab a general. This one. You guys can go back on suppression, I think. Suppress all these disgusting rebels. Not that it's enough suppression, but hey. We're gonna have probably Fulani and Hausen Separatists firing soon. That's alright. Let's pop these. There we go. And you can go to Borgu and also do some suppression. Now, there's an argument to be made for combining these 2 armies again. Do we have a place with a lot of supply? I feel like we had supply issues, right? 31 in Tiko and Ndongo Diatenga is pretty good. Let's just meet there and suppress from there. Come on. Yes. Hop, hop. You go to suppress. Probably have to do this again once the other army arrives, because the merging is gonna be weird. We'll see. So if I merge you two... Yeah, you forget about all about suppression. Damn it. I think if you merge two armies, they should keep their orders. But oh well. So now you're doing your suppression, good. We're not doing that, we're not dealing with that. Are we fully colonizing? We don't have a colonizer at least. Colonizer? Colonist. Siege all that down, that's all fine. We don't have tons of money, so that's probably why we only have 3 colonies going right now. Killed some more natives. Oh, with our guy, sure. You find those 7 cities, please. 1 city of gold would be nice enough. Don't need 7, but hey. Now I don't think I take Moshi in a separate... Actually, it doesn't matter. We don't have a claim here, so we might as well separate piece these guys. Oh yo. If we had a claim on this, then we would save some dip by not doing this, but we're actually not even willing yet. That's fine. That is fine. Coalition is also gonna be fine. I'm just gonna want that and all your insane amounts of money. Sure. Just siege that down and then take the Kongo. So this is gonna be Fulani. What's the Fulani and where are they at? Kantor and Fulajaton over here. Maybe I'm supposed to move my suppression army actually. We have 40, it's fine. It's fine. Exploration of the North Sea, okay. You also give me the Northland. On the city of Kong, now you should be willing to peace out. This costs us 9 dip, and if we take it in this peace deal, it also costs us 9 dip. So there's no point in doing that, so might as well separate peace these guys for their insane amounts of money. Awesome. Ready for themselves. Get out. And yeah, no more Trade League of Jenny. And then Kong also needs to go once we have a guy. Kong, money, coalition is not a thing because Bonoman doesn't exist anymore. Well, technically it is. Mali, Jenny, Morsi, and Jolov. Now, I don't think they are going to coalition me, but do we have a truce against any of those? 7-1 to Morsi, yeah, it's fine. And Mali too. It's all good. Give me that. And core. This is actually sitting on a lot of overextension. I didn't realize we were that close to our last wall. Mutapa dying to Kilba. We do need to deal with the Kilba problem at some point here. Are you still needed? Probably not. 3.5 negative sounds like something we're not doing with our 4 guys. There's actually unrest still left here. Oh, I cancelled you. So you are needed. Fine. Keep doing what you're doing. Set more subject. Speaking of subjects, we have a lot. It's tempting to eat 1 or 2. We have Buha, Busoga, Tumbuka, and Zazao. Zazao we still want to use for its cores. Eating one of these would be interesting. Or 2 or 3. I don't think we have the thing anymore, right? The quest. Minus 25% cost. Can't have it anymore. Slaves, deserter kill, Eldorado. Unrest. No. Are we going to take diplomat ideas anytime soonish? Probably not. We're taking admin now. And afterwards, we don't know yet what we're taking. Maybe I don't need to eat them yet. Maybe I don't need to eat them yet. Military guy. I'm not gonna go for a high level one here, they're too expensive, so let's just grab reinforced speed +1, sure. Spain rivaled me, does that mean that I can now rival you again? Do I know now what a Spain is? I do. Cool. We're not at war, so we should be able to just go and counter rival you. And then our embargo is no longer costly, which is nice. And we get some power protection, which is obviously great. Now we're gonna have a hard time getting over the 50 threshold for power protection still, because of the fact that we're not actually fighting our rivals. Are you gonna go and kill us? Oh, they're leaving me. Okay, good. You have a lot of zealot issues there, Jenny. Are they Sunni? Or why do they have fetishist rebels? They are Sunni, but the whole country is fetishist. Interesting. Maybe they got force converted or something. I don't mind if they go. Oh, I really want them to flip back to fetishist, if I can. Villarica, colony self-sustaining. Excellent. So now do we do this one? Kinda have to, right? So we stop the Spanish from coming down here, and then we continue up this coast. But that requires boats, because we can't walk here. I'm gonna wait a hot minute before we send our colonists, just so the army has a chance to get there, and the colony doesn't immediately die. There's the printing press. We're not gonna get the printing press just for free. Oh, there was no chance to spawn it. Let's put it like that. Nearby friendly province, adjacent, country with Diptech 15. So the only way we potentially get it is Diptech 15. Which we are pretty far away from, right? It's 6 more techs. Now, of the Spanish, it's probably still not going to use sea-tile adjacency, so we're not going to get it from the Spanish. Where did it spawn? Come on. We even know. That's colonialism. It's spreading everywhere for all those Europeans. That makes sense. But we don't actually know where it is. Ethiopia is getting it? You have Diptech 15? Or is it because you're Coptic? Does being Coptic help? You don't have Diptech 15. Just saw it spread here, right? And go ham, go jam. Protestant, Anglican, or Reformed? Oh, you have a country religion Protestant. The state, for some reason, is the province. However, that happened. Interesting. We're probably also not getting it from Ethiopia, are we? Unless we like ally them and then have them spread it to us. Now, if we were to build it, come on. What do I have open? What's killing my RAM here? Something must be hurting my computer right now. I don't have too many background things open. Well, some, I guess. Let's close some tabs here. Maybe the tabs. So you're walking over there, that's fine. What was I talking about? Right. Potentially, it's so expensive though. Have to spend about 2,000 monarch points, which we don't even remotely have. And another dead explorer. Killed by the natives in Europe. Sure, poisoned by those European natives. Makes sense. Well, it was in Greenland, I guess. But still. Is Greenland Europe? Probably. course, please. Ooh, we found it! We found El Dorado. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. So São João del Rei becomes a pretty good province. Which is unfortunately right next to the Castilian, so we have to kind of rush to get there, maybe. Maybe try to do that. Do I do that? It's 1, 2, 3 provinces, or 1, 2 if we go from São Vicente. Yeah? I think we do this, right? Try to grab São João del Rei if we can before the Spanish do. Because what do we get there? Local interest -3, development cost -30%, goods produced +50%, and 12 base tax. Yeah, we want that place. I think it's worth more than trying to do the African thing. So I don't think we have any minorities yet. Which, let's do that. There's a better way to do this. So this is okay. This has happened. And I'm gonna spare no expenses to buy admin power. And then I'm gonna look for religion, and I'm gonna look for our Sunni provinces, like Ouagadougou, and check the separatism tons. And these are younger, right? So we have more separatism. 14. What about Moshi? That's new, I believe. And Borgu. 3 separatism. So we're close. Close to being able to expel those Sunni from Borgu and Dendi. But not quite yet. Not quite yet. Okay. So we just grab a normal colony on this place. And then send 2 of you down here. Deal with those natives. And then this is a bit of a waste, but we have money. We can actually send another guy. Oh, we got caught in somewhere and I didn't make a claim in Noop. Where else are we claiming? Jollof. 6, 8, 8. Let's grab this claim. And then keep spying there, that's fine. My colonies. We are looking at 2, 3. Cirque Peep is almost done. I'm gonna recall this colonist so we can send him to Africa. Makes sense to me. I'm right in that we can't colonize here, right? One of your own provinces, not colonies. Yeah. So I might as well do the African thing. Just to stop those Spanish. And free population, that's nice. Final cores coming in here, well, final ones. Final ones from the firstborn from the last war. Just need to make sure that we get El Dorado. Core. I think Bahia is not a state we want to make, right? That's Fernando Po. This is a horrible state. This is Guinea. Also not great. This will be great once we eat our subject. Well, great. But over 30, which is pretty good. We're not currently eating our subject though. And this one, we own all the places. It is 22. 22 is not insane. I like a cent of trade in here? No, just some ivory. Wait, Gabu's a cent of trade. Yeah, I guess I call this. I'll state it and call it. And the Fulani. Maybe I'm gonna leave part of this army here. Was it 15 guys? How much in the front line you have? You have 12 in the front line. So let's send this. Keep these guys here, put them back on suppression. Wait, to just remember this. I'm confused. Oh no, the other guys are still on suppression. It's just they're just moving, doing their thing. I don't know if they still actually suppress while they're running around. No idea how that works. It's gonna do something like this for now. Main reason is attrition, because in between here we don't have the full supply, so it would be a bit of a waste. And I don't think we're converting anything. I think we're actually using expel once we can. So there's that colony being done. Cool. So once this happens, we get our colonial nation. I think this is all Brazil, right? This is all colonial Brazil. Colonial regions. Yes. So this is the 5 we need, and we're gonna even make a 6th here just so we get El Dorado for our subject. So we can start thinking about other places. Could go for La Plata or Colombia. I think Colombia is interesting to me. Trinidad is really good. And they do send down here, right? No, actually. Well, the Amazonas region does. But the Caribbean does not. Because we're obviously interested in maximum trade going into the Ivory Coast. And setting up our trade or subjects that way. So, Amazonas. Is that still all Brazil? Part is Colombia, but the Trinidad here is Caribbean even. So maybe it's better to get La Plata here, even if there's no money down there right now, but that's because there are no colonies. It's Portuguese La Plata. Tempted to take this away, but the issue with Trinidad is that it will be, well, it's great, it's in the Caribbean, so we won't actually get the colonial nation unless we actually do a Caribbean colonial nation, which we of course could. But the trade from there doesn't matter for us, so we're actually only helping the Spanish. Yeah, no, I think we go south here. Let's go south. Let's see if we can find a nice place to land in La Plata. It's Patagonia, but that's also Colonial La Plata, right? Yes. So there's center of trade down here. 3 development. Is that 2 next to each other? It is. Don't know how much the centers of trade matter if you actually don't have any, trade there. I'm doing a lot of thinking. I don't even have a colonist right now, but did the Portuguese grab here? Nothing special either. I don't know. Could also focus on our African adventures, but that seems like it would have time. Let's do La Plata for now. I don't know if it's right, but I kind of want to. So, La Plata. So, Porto Seguro. I think we can recall that guy. And then we're going to tell you 3 guys to get to down here. Yeah, use the 3rd fleet, it's fine. And now that we have a guy, this is also fine. We can start colonizing. 2 button clicks now. Will I ever get used to this? Eventually, I guess. done. Good, good, good. What was that? Oh, the rebels, right. Handled that. Next rebels are gonna be Kong separatists. Lose professionalism, don't like it. Gain it for some unrest in the Congolese coast, which is probably fine. And loyalty on the nobles, which is acceptable. Congolese coast about here. Yep. Unrest is negative. And our estate does not need to be molten, right? No. Rev levies don't need that though, so this is fine. Gain that professionalism. We're not drilling a lot, so gaining professionalism another way is actually quite nice. Yeah, separate. Ooh. Ooh. Can't have that. Gonna have to take a minute of paying extra dip. Because we need to pay for a military access here. And somebody just wanted to marry me. I don't know if that's actually something we wanted to do. Busogen Pretenders. Sure. Let me just take my guys out of here now. You guys are fine. Just let them pretend and then that's alright. You get over here, I guess. Leave a guy, get back to work, and military power, admin power. I want the admin. Can actually pick the first of the admin ideas, and I think we do. Not that we have mercenaries, but why not? Just use it here. Triangle trade, which gives us more trade power and more infantry combat ability. All right, all right. It's actually a good reason to already take that idea. Good thing I remembered that. There must be gold underneath them there hills. Dig them out now. So I think this means we move slower. Hostile is us. 50% chance of nothing or a tiny bit of gold. Or we just gain 50 admin. I'm gonna just grab the admin. I don't think that's one where you have an event chain. Might be wrong. Don't think it's one of those ones. Better exports. Sure. Merge. We're no longer suppressing rebels because reasons. Get them in line. Speaking of a line. Wait, are you walking backwards now? That's not a choice. So I really want this to quickly flourish. We're still taking up on this. Embargoing everybody has long term. We are. There's an argument to be made here for scornfully insulting somebody, like the Spanish. Costs a bit of prestige, but gives us monarch points. I think that's a good trade-off. Scornfully. The Ottomans like me more. Cool. So this gives us 10 power protection, which puts us over 50, which means we get +1 of every monarch point. My last visit to the Komodo was vastly more enjoyable than the dinner with the Spanish ambassador. Yep. And since this is still taking up the long-term rivals thing, I think, we should stay over 50 for a while, even though the +10 does decay that we just got from the insult. That's a lot of rebels you have there, Kilva. I like it. You need to die. When do we attack Kilva? Probably when we have the admin, the coring cost reduction. This is 20 years of minus 10 morale of armies. Ouch. And corruption too. or we lose a base tax, move a base tax. It's fine, and we lose nobles aren't happy for a bit. Yeah, we have to accept this. Sorry, nobles. Consider separatists. That's a good amount of separatists right there. Let's take half y'all for the leader. Go kill some separatists. Kong separatists as well. I think we have 2 armies. We got caught in Jollof and I didn't make the second claim, but we have tons of spy networks still, so that's fine. Let's just grab the 9 development. And not quite enough to grab this. It's fine. No, you kill that. Can I just briefly grab that explorer, that conquistador? I mean, he's busy, but I think I still do this. I don't know what happens to that exploration when there's no conquistador. This is fine. That's not great. That went fine, that went fine. This is going to go fine. Once you're out here, we can send our guy back home. Malian separatist, that's a number. They will have to move to the fort though to do anything. So that's hopefully okay. Have you go here as well. So let's... Oh, did I... Oh, this is fine. Let's quickly move you over here. Yeah, he stopped, I think, with his search for the 7 cities. You continue. Alright, gotta put a cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and if there's anything you want to say to me, do it down there in that comment section. And if you missed episode 17, you know, if you still want to watch it, it's there, it's on the channel. It just wasn't really shown to you as prominently as one would like. Thank you guys for watching, see you guys next time!